So love this camera. For the money, can't go wrong. For those of you who said it doesn't record rear camera, it does. Where do I find my pictures, screenshots? It does. The issue is the manual is terrible. So it took me about an hour to figure this out. And then it'll make sense to you. So you go into here. I have front and rear right now. This is where all your recordings are going to be stored. If you look, your file name here, this one here is your normal video, you recording. This is your emergency locked ones. And these are your screenshot and pictures. If you look right over here, there's an F at the end, okay? So now, they say headlights. This ain't a headlight, looks like doors on a DeLorean. But anyway, you hit it. You see how the doors move back and forth? Okay, now, if you look at the file name, now you got an R, which is rear. Now you got a front. So now we're gonna do rear, and we're gonna do picture. That's my rear picture. Now watch. That's my front screenshot. That's my rear, and they end up in JPEG format. But you see how you can switch it back? So, like this, right here, here's a video. See, it's on the R. There's my rear. I hit this. There's my front. So that's what confused me. It's not really clarified, but hope that helps from you. Just, you know. So up here, you got a video. Hit play, right? Well, watch. Now we're going to record the rear. There's the rear, see? And all you got to do is hit that button. And it changes from the rear to the front. Hope that helps you out, because it confused me for about an hour. Otherwise, this is a badass camera for the money. Gotta say. And for those of you, if somebody hits your car or touches your car or breaks in, it will start recording. So just so you know, not for very long, but it will record. So hope that helps some people out. Cheers.
Alright, so this is the WOLFBOX Rearview mirror camera. Got an issue with it. Turn it on, turn the car on, it doesn't really matter. Where you should be able to click it and bring up the little option screen, like right there. So if you click it over there, brings it up, but doesn't do anything. It doesn't recognize any touch anywhere on from like here to just below the clock and over. None of the touch works anymore. It's maybe a month old. I don't even think it's a month old. But yeah, can't adjust the mirror or anything. I don't think that I have messed with it. Also, a lot of times when you go to turn the car on, it won't turn on. You gotta manually turn it on. So I don't know what's the issue, but yeah, it's also got pretty bad glare in the review camera. At night, if there's somebody coming up behind you with headlights on, the only thing you're going to be able to see is that there's headlights behind you somewhere. It kind of really is glary. So if you're going to use it as a rear view mirror, just keep that in mind. But hopefully we can get somebody knows why that part of the touch thing stopped working, but I guess we'll find out. Thanks.
view. This is how it works in the mirror mode. When you tap on it, that is the reverse camera. As you can see, it goes up and down. You can adjust it however you need it. When it's not recording, or even when it's recording, you can switch it. This is the forward camera, which also gets adjusted, no problem. And the only one thing that kind of sucks is that you can't switch, because this is the reverse, this is the front. You can't switch these two around. It would have been a lot better if the front was on the left, reverse was on the right, but it's got the time and date. Also, when you're driving, it shows the speed limit. I got the GPS set up right here in the corner, so it shows the tracker and everything. And so this is how it works when driving at night. As you can see, both front and rear work really well. And this is with my lights off. You can still see how it is in the camera, and it is pretty dark out here. So the camera works really well with night vision. It is a great device to have. Easy installation. You know, like I said in the comments, it kind of goes off after a certain time. I think it's like a minute and a half. It'll just shut off. Like the screen will go dark goes back into its original mirror mode. There's also a button right here on the bottom which you can press to turn it off yourself. Other than that, it works good. And again, it is adjustable. This is the rear view, front view. And unfortunately, you cannot zoom in or zoom out. But time zone, everything works good.
Very nice.
My truck for this dash cam. The reason I'm showing you my truck is it's smaller and I didn't want to mount it on the rear bumper to where I couldn't see while I'm driving. So here's my view. I like that I have a wider view than my rear view from the rear camera. I bought the hardwire kit, so it goes down, goes in, straight down. There's the extra cables there. That little box right there, hold on, let me see if I get my finger in there, is where the hardwire goes in. Hardwire goes into the accessory, kicks on as soon as it starts. But like I said, sorry, my truck's a mess. Like I said, I didn't like that. I have such a tiny truck, so I made a little bracket, and it's just basically a hook I made out of a piece of little metal wire, almost like a coat hanger, and it hooks right in, and that's the view I get the back of my truck. And it acts like a rear view versus a backup camera. And there's my view right there. I'll upload pictures of that little bracket I made, but other than that, I'm overjoyed with this. You know, there's a lot of wires up here, but those are optional, so I guess they have to keep them separate. All I did was run this up, over, through, down my pillar. There's the GPS box right there. Just make sure you clean your windshield before you install it with the adhesive, and you're good to go.